Hey guys, so I'm going to talk through how to do a psoas muscle stretch. So the psoas muscle is a very deep hip flexor. We've got one on both sides and it actually attaches on the close end on the inside of your leg and comes up and attaches onto the lumbar spine. So if you spend a lot of time seated or at a desk, or if you're in a car for long periods of time, even if you've got back issues when you're sleeping and you've got your hip flexed, when you go to stand up in the morning or go to stand up from that seated position, that last little bit of trying to stand up can often be quite painful because that muscle can go into a state of spasm and tightness. So I'm going to show you a stretch that's going to help relieve that and lengthen the muscle so that you don't have that band of ache and pain across the lower back. Some people might also get some pain referral around to the glute and the anterior hip and thigh. So you can do this a couple of ways and I'll show you some variations depending on whether you're feeling any discomfort at the time. One good way is if you have something that has a little bit of height around about your knee or just above, but not too much higher because we don't want to get any jamming in the back. Get nice and close to the table with one leg out in front and the back leg's just going to come up onto the table like this. If you lean forward too much, you're actually going to lose the stretch. If you stand up too tall and upright, you might actually get a bit of jamming and we don't want that. So just slightly leaning forward. And then you want to bend the front leg and do a bit of a lunge forward. So that stretch you should feel, the way I'm doing it, in the right hip, groin and thigh area. So we're stretching that deep hip flexor muscle just there. So alternatively, if you are getting that discomfort and jamming in the lower back, you can take the height away with the desk and just do it in a standing position like so, and just lunging forward. And again, you should feel that deep hip, groin and thigh stretch on the back leg. And again, another way that you can really get a good stretch is if you can get onto the floor, make sure your front foot is really quite far forward and lunge into it that way, letting your pelvis drop below your knee and just relaxing in that position. And that can give you a really good stretch on that back leg as well. So with all of these stretches, you want to make sure you hold it for a good amount of time, so around 10 to 15 seconds. Don't bounce into the stretch, just hold the stretch and then relax off, and do that a couple of times on each side. It's also really helpful to make sure if you do have tight muscles, especially that iliopsoas muscle, that you're moving, you're not spending long periods of time seated, and that if you are not already on a magnesium supplement, making sure that you've got a good magnesium supplement in your routine as well.